Illuminating Unity. In a secluded valley surrounded by jagged cliffs, the village of Lumina thrived in the glow of its legendary eternal light. This mystical flame burned atop a grand tower, said to have been lit centuries ago by a celestial being. The light had never flickered or faded, guiding the villagers through countless storms, wars, and harsh winters. The eternal light was cared for by a keeper, chosen not by birthright but by virtue of character and spirit. Elias, the current keeper, had served for decades. The villagers saw him as the embodiment of resilience, though many had grown indifferent to the light's significance. Generations of prosperity had dulled the villagers' appreciation for the light. Its constancy made it invisible to them. They celebrated festivals with electric lamps, and few bothered to climb the tower to thank Elias for his dedication. Whispers circulated. Did the eternal light even need a keeper? Surely it could burn forever on its own. Elias, though hurt by their apathy, remained steadfast. He knew the light's secret, a truth passed down to every keeper. The flame's power was not eternal. It required care, focus, and an unbreakable will. It thrived on the keeper's strength and would falter if that strength wavered. One fateful night, a sinister darkness began to creep into the valley. The stars vanished, and the moon's glow dimmed. An icy wind howled, carrying with it a voice, a chilling whisper that promised ruin. "Extinguish the light," it murmured. "Let the shadows reign." The villagers, now gripped by fear, gathered in the square, looking to the tower for solace. To their horror, the eternal light seemed weaker than ever, its glow dim and wavering. Elias, feeling the weight of the darkness pressing upon him, climbed the spiral stairs of the tower. At the summit, he saw the light struggling against the encroaching shadows. A dark force surrounded the flame, feeding on his doubt and the villagers' neglect. Elias knelt before the light, tears streaming down his weathered face. He reached deep within himself, recalling the wisdom of past keepers. The flame's strength was tied not only to the keeper's care but also to the collective faith and unity of the village. Gathering his courage, Elias descended the tower to address the terrified villagers. "The light reflects who we are," he said. "It dims when we grow selfish, divided, or indifferent. If we want it to shine brightly once more, we must stand together and rekindle our bond." The villagers hesitated, but Elias's conviction moved them. One by one, they brought items of personal significance, family heirlooms, tools, and symbols of their heritage, and placed them in a circle around the tower. These offerings represented their commitment to the light and to each other. As the villagers united in purpose, the eternal light began to glow with renewed brilliance. The darkness recoiled, its whispers silenced by the collective strength of the people. For the first time in years, the light illuminated every corner of the valley, brighter and more radiant than ever before. Elias returned to the summit, feeling the flame's warmth envelop him. He whispered a prayer of gratitude and closed his eyes, content that his duty had been fulfilled. The villagers cheered, vowing never to forget the keeper's sacrifice and the lesson he had imparted. In the years that followed, the eternal light became more than a symbol. It was a living reminder of unity, sacrifice, and the power of collective faith. Elias's name was etched into the base of the tower, and every festival began with a climb to the summit to honor the light and its keeper. The story of Elias and the eternal light was passed down through generations, ensuring that the flame, and the unity it inspired, would never fade again. True light doesn't shine alone. It requires the warmth of unity, the fuel of faith, and the care of dedicated hands to banish the shadows of doubt and despair.